Just as a reminder, the candidates have agreed to abide by the ground rules provided by the League of Women Voters. They are as follows. Candidates have drawn numbers to determine their speaking order. The moderator will rotate the order during the forum. Each candidate will have 2 minutes for introduction. Next, each candidate will have 1 minute to answer the questions. They will also have 2 optional 30-second rebuttals. At the end, each candidate will have a 1-minute closing statement. League members will act as timers. They're sitting here in the front. Candidates will have a 30-second and a 15-second warning, so please quickly complete your thought before you see the red stop card. Time limits will be enforced out of respect for all candidates. Questions will be provided by the audience, and each question will be answered by all candidates, so please, audience, ask questions that pertain to all and not individual candidates. League members have index cards that are pink to write your questions on, and we have volunteers that will be walking throughout the room to pick these up. Questions will then be reviewed for clarity, appropriateness, and to avoid duplication. Candidates have been asked not to interrupt each other. The moderator will repeat a question if asked. Audience, this is where you come in. Please turn off all electronic devices. Also, please hold all applause until the end, and please do not demonstrate in any way to support or not support a candidate. That includes laughing and all of those human reactions. Please just try to hold those in while you're sitting here. There is space in the lobby for candidates to speak to supporters after the forum. Campaign literature will be available on tables in the lobby, and no campaign signs will be posted. Please be respectful of all candidates and attendees. And I am pleased to once again introduce our moderator for today, Mr. Taman Bradley of WGN, television political reporter and news anchor. Taman, thank you.
We've got Bears leading 14-10 in the third. I thought we might be able to agree on that. There's a fellow with a cup sweater. Not everybody agrees with that. The Bears are okay. All right, let's get going here. So this is the Illinois Senate District 27, Miss Ann Gillespie, the challenger to Senator Tom Rooney. And we will start with 2-minute introductions. And by draw, Ms. Gillespie, you will go first.
Thank you all for coming today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your Sunday afternoon and giving up the Bears game to be here. Thank the League of Women Voters for putting on these forums. They always do such a terrific job, and I think this is such an important function of any election, so thank you. I'm Ann Gillespie. I'm running for Illinois State Senate, as you know. I have been a lifelong resident of the Northwest suburbs, having grown up in Des Plaines and have lived in Arlington Heights for 29 years now. I have raised 2 children, a daughter and Jillian, son Kevin, and we all are products of the public schools here in the area. I have spent my career in the healthcare sector, starting as an attorney, graduating from University of Illinois and then DePaul Law School, and started off that career with an HMO, in-house with a staff model HMO that was started by Rush Price St. Luke's with their union, with the goal of providing coordinated health care through a staff model HMO to first their employees and then to opening it up to the public. Moving into consulting and most recently healthcare operations with CVS Caremark, I decided in 2016 to take early retirement and got involved with some groups coming out of the Women's March that led to my considering running for office. And the reason that I decided to make the run is because I want to do the work that it's going to take to fix our problems. We have some challenges in this state. I think they're all doable, but I think it's important to have people in office who want to focus on doing that work, building the coalitions to find solutions and to implement those solutions. I'm not here to teach anybody any lessons. I'm here to do the work. Thank you.
Senator, 2 minutes for an introduction.
My name's Tom Rooney. I've had the privilege of representing this district in the Illinois Senate for 2 years now. Since Matt Murphy stepped out, I was the fellow who got to go in and replace him. I've spent my career as a high school teacher. I teach social studies, primarily economics, but also civics and history. And before getting into the Senate, I was the mayor of Rolling Meadows. And before then, I was an alderman for Rolling Meadows, where I term limited myself after 2 terms, even though you're not required to until after 3, and tried to set the example for the rest of the council. I believe I pretty quickly, once I got to the Senate, earned a reputation for listening very carefully to both sides.